You are alive right now, not by accident, not by chance, but by design waiting to be revealed. Every second your heart beats is a reminder that you're not here to drift. You're here to build, to shape, to refuse mediocrity. Most people will die as spectators in their own story, hypnotized by comfort, shackled by excuses, drowning in the opinions of others. But you, if you feel that restless spark in your chest, you know you were not put on this earth to blend in. You know the worst prison is not made of walls, but of wasted potential. And you know the key to freedom is simple. Stop waiting, start building. Your mind is the battlefield. Everything you are, everything you will ever become, lives or dies in the space between your ears. If you convince yourself the fight is lost, it is. If you convince yourself the mountain is too high, it is. But if you lock your focus on the summit, if you decide that nothing, no fear, no doubt, no distraction can move you, the mountain becomes irrelevant. That is mindset. Not the soft, pretty version sold in books, but the ruthless, unshakable armor that refuses surrender. Mindset is the difference between the ones who blame and the ones who build. Belief is oxygen. Without it, you suffocate. The world will tell you your vision is impossible. They will laugh at you, doubt you, mock you, call you insane. And that's perfect. Because their disbelief is proof you're chasing something beyond their imagination. Belief is not hoping. Belief is knowing so deeply that even when the ground collapses, even when every voice screams quit, you stand in the ashes and whisper, watch me. Belief is the engine that keeps moving when logic says stop. And without it, nothing begins. Clarity is the weapon. Most live in fog, wandering through days, searching for meaning but never deciding. Clarity doesn't come from waiting, it comes from choosing. The world doesn't hand you a map. You draw it with every step forward. You don't need every detail figured out. You need direction, you need courage, and you need the will to act when no one claps for you. Clarity means cutting away noise, stripping distractions, and staring so hard at what you want that everything else dissolves. When you see the target clearly enough, hesitation dies. And when hesitation dies, progress explodes. Vision is the fire. Without it, life is repetition. Eat, sleep, work, die. But vision transforms repetition into revolution. Vision is that picture in your mind so vivid, it burns hotter than your present circumstances. It's what allows you to work in silence, surrounded by disbelief, because you already see the result. Vision is not fantasy. Vision is inevitability, disguised as imagination. The only question is whether you're willing to walk through the storm to bring it into existence. Vision makes today's pain irrelevant compared to tomorrow's reality. Purpose is the anchor. Money will tempt you. Applause will distract you. Comfort will seduce you. But none of it will sustain you. Purpose is what holds you when everything else collapses. It's the voice that tells you this struggle matters, this sacrifice matters, this moment matters. Without purpose, success tastes like dust. With it, even failure feels like progress. Purpose transforms obstacles into stepping stones and pain into fuel. Purpose is the reason you can take hit after hit and still stand, because deep down you know what you're fighting for. Discipline is the bridge. Dreams collapse without it. Talent rots without it. Ideas mean nothing without it. Discipline is unglamorous, brutal, and often invisible. Discipline is saying no to comfort, no to distraction, no to weakness. Discipline is waking up when no one is watching. Discipline is doing it again and again until results have no choice but to appear. And if you think discipline is optional, you've already lost. Because the truth is simple. Success is not built on inspiration, it's built on repetition. Discipline is what proves your belief is real. Action is the proof. Talk is cheap, plans are fragile, dreams are easy. Action is the only thing that matters. Action is moving when you're scared. Action is creating before you feel ready. Action is the spark that ignites belief, clarity, vision, purpose, and discipline into something real. Without action, everything dies in your head. With action, even chaos moves in your favor. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't wait for confidence. Move now and let confidence catch up. Move now and force conditions to adapt. Move now and the universe bends around your momentum. Gratitude sharpens your edge. Not the soft gratitude of complacency, but the fierce gratitude that recognizes every breath as a gift, Every failure is a lesson, every challenge as training. Gratitude keeps your heart grounded when your mind is consumed by ambition. Gratitude transforms setbacks into fuel. Gratitude prevents arrogance from rotting your progress. You don't thank the world because it's perfect. You thank the world because even in its brutality, it hands you opportunities to sharpen yourself. Gratitude is not weakness. Gratitude is power disguised as humility. Flexibility is survival. The world will not bend to your expectations. Plans will fail, markets will shift, people will leave, circumstances will collapse, rigidity breaks under pressure. Flexibility bends, adapts, and endures. Flexibility is not abandoning vision, it's adjusting tactics to keep vision alive. The strongest are not the ones who never fall, but the ones who can pivot, adapt, and rise again without losing momentum. Flexibility means you never confuse the method with the mission. The path can change 1,000 times. The destination remains untouchable. Resilience is rebirth. You will fail, you will be humiliated, you will be betrayed, doubted, broken, and scarred. And that's the price. The only question is, do you rise? Resilience is refusing to let the story end where others expect it to. Resilience is standing in the ruins and deciding the fire inside you burns hotter than the fire around you. Resilience is the art of turning every ending into a beginning. Life will test you until you break, and when you break, you rebuild stronger. That is how legacies are born, not from perfection, but from resurrection. Learning is the secret weapon. The moment you think you know everything, you're already obsolete. Curiosity keeps you alive. Hunger keeps you relevant. Learning is not a phase, it's oxygen. Every failure is a lesson. Every setback is data. Every challenge is a classroom. Learning means you never plateau, never stagnate, never decay. Learning means you remain dangerous in a world that gets comfortable. The ones who keep learning own the future. And here's the truth that will either set you free or terrify you. Nobody is coming to save you. Not luck, not circumstance, not some hidden hand of fate. You, only you. You are the architect, the builder, the destroyer, the creator. Everything you want, everything you fear, everything you dream, it begins and ends with you. That's the burden, and that's the gift. The trap most people fall into is this: they wait. They wait for the right timing, the right mood, the right resources, the right permission. They wait as if life will send an invitation to start. But the truth is brutal. Waiting is death in slow motion. Every second you hesitate, someone else is moving, someone else is building, someone else is turning your idea into their empire. The world does not reward patience when it's born of fear. The world rewards urgency, decisiveness, the willingness to move before you feel ready. Ready is an illusion. Ready is the lie that keeps you chained. You don't wait to be ready, you get ready by moving. The cage is comfort. Comfort whispers lies sweeter than any enemy's poison. Comfort tells you you've worked hard enough, that tomorrow will be easier, that risk is unnecessary, that security is the highest prize. Comfort is the silent killer. It rots your ambition, weakens your drive, erodes your edge. The second you start protecting comfort, you stop protecting growth. And growth is the only thing that keeps you alive. If you want to feel safe, stay average. If you want to live, learn to dance on the edge of discomfort, to breathe in uncertainty, to chase the fire of risk until it becomes your natural state. The mirror is your enemy and your ally. Every morning, you look into your own eyes, and you know whether you're lying to yourself. You can't fake it there. You can't hide from the reflection that knows the truth about your effort, your excuses, your wasted time. The mirror is merciless, but if you're willing to face it, it becomes the most powerful ally. Because when you can stare at your own reflection and say, without hesitation, I gave everything today, you unlock a kind of power no outside validation can match. The mirror doesn't care about applause. It doesn't care about likes, followers, or recognition. It cares only about whether you live true to the standard you set. And when you hold that line, the world eventually catches up. Distractions are the new chains. Endless scrolling, endless comparison, endless noise. The world is designed to steal your attention, because attention is the currency of control. Every moment you hand over to meaningless consumption is a moment stolen from your vision. And then you wonder why your life feels hollow. Cut the noise, kill the distractions. Guard your focus like it's life or death, because it is. You are either creating or consuming, building or watching, growing or decaying. Choose creation. Choose focus. Choose to starve the noise and feed the fire. Failure is the price of entry. If you think you can succeed without failing, you've already disqualified yourself. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's the path to it. Every scar is a story of resilience. Every mistake is data. Every collapse is a foundation for the next rise. Stop fearing failure. Start fearing stagnation. The real tragedy is not falling, it's refusing to rise. The world belongs to those who fail forward, who treat defeat as a teacher, who understand that perfection is a prison and mistakes are the chisels that shape greatness. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is the compass. Pain points to the areas where you are still weak, still untested, still unfinished. Avoid pain and you avoid growth. Seek comfort and you seek decay. But embrace pain, use it, let it carve you, and you will discover power most people never touch. Pain is proof you're pushing beyond the limits the world tried to brand into your skin. The body resists, the mind resists, but the soul thrives in the fire. Do not run from pain. Learn to turn it into signal, into direction, into fuel. Time is your only non-renewable currency. You can make more money, build new companies, replace lost things, but you cannot buy back a single second wasted. Most people treat time like it's infinite. They waste it in jobs they hate, with people they don't respect, in distractions that don't matter. They live like they'll live forever, and then one day, the clock runs out. But if you live with awareness of time, if you treat every day as a finite gift, everything changes. Urgency sharpens, focus deepens, gratitude intensifies. Don't waste time chasing someone else's dream. Don't waste time living someone else's script. Your time is your life. Spend it on building the vision that sets your soul on fire. Obsession is the cost of mastery. You can't casually become extraordinary. You can't half commit and expect full results. Obsession is what separates the good from the great from the legendary. Obsession means thinking about it when you wake up, when you eat, when you walk, when you dream. Obsession means sacrificing the shallow to build the lasting. Most people fear obsession because it isolates them. And yes, it will. But isolation is where greatness is forged. The crowd can only follow the obsessed lead. Let them call you crazy. Let them misunderstand. Because when the results arrive, they'll call it genius. Environment matters. You can't plant a seed in poisoned soil and expect it to bloom. Surround yourself with mediocrity and you will suffocate. Surround yourself with negativity and you will shrink. Surround yourself with energy, discipline, vision, and you will rise. The people around you are not neutral. They either lift you or drain you. Choose wisely. Protect your circle, because even the strongest fire can be smothered by the wrong wind. Sacrifice is the hidden law. You cannot hold on to everything and still rise. You must let go. You must cut away what weighs you down: habits, fears, comfort, even people who refuse to grow. Sacrifice is painful. It feels like tearing pieces from yourself. But every piece you let go of creates space for something greater. The question is not whether you will sacrifice. The question is, will you sacrifice what holds you back, or will you sacrifice your vision? One way or another, something burns. Choose what dies. Identity is the foundation. You will never outperform the story you believe about yourself. If you see yourself as weak, every action will reflect weakness. If you see yourself as average, every decision will reinforce mediocrity. But if you decide deep in your core that you are unstoppable, that you are disciplined, that you are relentless, then every action will rise to match that identity. Stop chasing results first. Build identity first. Results follow identity like shadow follows light. The day you decide who you are is the day everything changes. Legacy is the ultimate measure. At the end of this road, it won't matter how much money you made, how many followers you gained, or how many trophies you stacked. What matters is impact. What matters is whether the world is different because you existed. Legacy is not carved by comfort, not written by excuses, not remembered by intentions. Legacy is built by those who refuse to waste their shot. Your name will echo either as noise or as a call to rise. Decide which it will be. And here's the reality. The world does not care about your excuses. The The world does not care about your pain, your fears, your doubts. It only sees the result. You can let that harden you into bitterness or sharpen you into power. If you want sympathy, you'll find plenty. If you want transformation, you'll find nothing but resistance. That's the game. That's the test. That's the truth. And the ones who accept it, who embrace it, who thrive in it, they are the ones who bend history. The reason most people never break through is because they want the prize without the process. They want the reward without the scars, the finish line without the miles, the glory without the grind. But life doesn't negotiate. Life doesn't hand out greatness as a favor. Life demands payment in full, up front, in blood, sweat, and persistence. Every morning you wake up, you are asked a question. How badly do you want it? And every action you take is the answer. You can't talk your way to legacy. You can't think your way into impact. You have to earn it in silence, in discipline, in the relentless pursuit that makes the impossible bow. The storm is unavoidable. You will face resistance that feels like it was designed to break you. And in a way, it was, because the storm is the filter. It separates the weak from the strong, the pretenders from the builders, the talkers from the doers. The storm doesn't care about your excuses. The storm doesn't care about your potential. The storm exists to see if you can stand when everything around you collapses. If you run, the storm will chase you forever. If you stand, if you endure, if you fight, when the storm finally clears, you will be unrecognizable, stronger than even you imagined. There will be nights when doubt crawls into your head like a parasite, whispering that you're not good enough, that you've wasted too much time, that it's safer to quit. There will be mornings when your body feels like lead, when motivation is gone, when your vision feels like a hallucination. And those are the moments that define you, because it's easy to move when you're inspired. It's easy to commit when the world is cheering. But when silence surrounds you, when no one is watching, when doubt screams louder than belief, that's when you discover who you are. That's when the choice is made, surrender or rise. Fear will stalk you. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of rejection, fear of wasting your life. Most people let fear chain them, drag them, choke them, until they shrink into shadows of themselves. But here's the truth. Fear is not the enemy. Fear is the signal. Fear shows you exactly where the growth is hiding. Fear marks the door you must walk through. If you chase comfort, you shrink. If you chase fear, you expand. The only difference between the people who build empires and the people who die with regrets is this. One group ran from fear, the other ran into it. You will be misunderstood. People will look at your obsession and call it madness. They will look at your sacrifice and call it foolishness. They will look at your ambition and call it arrogance. Let them, because their judgment is the tax you pay for daring to be different. Their misunderstanding is the proof that you are no longer one of them. If they understood, it would mean you were still average. Greatness is always alien at first, always mocked before it's admired. Wear their doubt as armor. Let their criticism echo in your mind until it becomes fuel. And when your results arrive, silence will be louder than every word they ever spoke. Control is everything. Control your thoughts, or your thoughts will control you. Control your habits, or your habits will enslave you. Control your focus, or the world will hijack it. Control your environment, or your environment will suffocate you. Most people live as slaves because they surrender control. They surrender it to distraction, to fear, to weakness, to other people's expectations. But the moment you decide to take control of your mind, your time, your choices, that's the moment you stop being a passenger and start being the architect. Control is the foundation of freedom. Nothing is guaranteed. You could lose everything tomorrow. The business, the money, the recognition, the comfort gone in an instant. And that should terrify you enough to wake you up. Because if everything can be taken, then the only thing that matters is what cannot be taken. Your discipline, your mindset, your resilience, your vision. That is the real wealth. That is the real power. Build those and you will never be broke, never be powerless, never be at the mercy of chance. Build those and you can rebuild anything, anywhere, anytime. Sacrifice is lonely. You will walk roads where no one joins you. You will eat meals alone, work in silence, grind while others celebrate. And you will wonder if it's worth it. But remember this, the top is always empty. because few are willing to climb. Loneliness is not the sign you're failing, it's the sign you're rising. The crowd cannot follow where obsession leads. The price of greatness is isolation, but the reward is immortality. Decide which matters more, temporary comfort or eternal legacy. Energy is finite. Spend it wisely. Every thought, every conversation, every choice drains or fuels you. Most people waste their energy on gossip, comparison, petty conflicts, meaningless distractions, and then they wonder why they're exhausted when it's time to build. Protect your energy. Direct it like a laser toward what matters. When you waste nothing, when every ounce of your energy is aimed at vision, the impossible becomes inevitable. Your standards are your destiny. The level you demand from yourself determines the life you live. Set low standards, and life will hand you scraps. Set high standards, and life will fight you, resist you, test you, but eventually it will bow. Most people lower their standards to avoid disappointment. But disappointment is not the enemy, mediocrity is. Hold the line, raise the standard. Refuse to settle for less than the vision demands. Because life does not give you what you want. Life gives you what you tolerate. Momentum is king. The hardest part is starting, but once you move, once you build, once you generate motion, everything compounds. One small win breeds another. One disciplined day creates a chain. One bold decision opens doors you never saw. Momentum is the hidden force behind every breakthrough. Protect it, build it, never let it die, because once momentum is on your side, even mountains begin to move. There will come a point when you break, when your strength is gone, when your vision feels distant, when your body begs to quit. That moment is sacred. Because breaking is not the end, it is the rebirth. Breaking strips away illusions, exposes truth, reveals who you really are beneath the mask. Most people quit at the break, but if you endure, if you fight through, if you rise after the breaking, you become untouchable. You become the kind of force the world cannot stop. And here's the secret, the process never ends. You will never arrive. The mountain only gets higher, the challenges only grow, the vision only expands. If you think there's a finish line, you've misunderstood the game. The game is endless evolution, endless reinvention, endless pursuit. That's the beauty. That's the curse. That's the gift. You don't climb to escape the climb. You climb because climbing is who you are. So wake up. Wake up to the truth that you are not here to blend in. Wake up to the reality that comfort is killing you. Wake up to the fact that time is bleeding away second by second, whether you act or not. Wake up and build. Build with discipline, build with obsession, build with clarity, vision, and fire. Build until the world cannot ignore you. Build until your reflection respects you. Build until your name outlives you. Built, not born. That is the only way. You have to understand that greatness does not knock politely. It doesn't wait for you to be ready. It doesn't care about your comfort, your doubts, your excuses. Greatness is violent. It demands intrusion, interruption, invasion of your entire life. And you either surrender to its weight or you step into it, fully armed with discipline, clarity, and relentless action. You are not born with greatness. You build it, brick by brick, scar by scar, decision by decision. Built, not born. Most people want freedom, but they confuse freedom with escape. They think freedom is the absence of responsibility, the absence of discipline, the absence of struggle. But that is not freedom, that is slavery to weakness. Real freedom is the ability to design your life without compromise. And that freedom only comes from responsibility, from discipline, from sacrifice. You do not earn freedom by running away, you earn it by owning everything. Your choices, your failures, your vision. Freedom is not given, it is forged in the fire of accountability. Stop hiding, stop pretending you don't know what you want. Stop living someone else's script. The clock is not slowing down for you. You don't have unlimited time to waste figuring out whether you're worthy. Worthiness is not decided by the world, it's decided by you, right now, in this second. By the standard you set and the actions you take. If you hesitate, the moment dies. If you move, the universe bends. The world belongs to those who refuse to apologize for their ambition. Too many shrink themselves to make others comfortable. Too many silence their vision to avoid criticism. Too many bury their fire to blend in with mediocrity. Enough. Stop asking for permission. Stop seeking approval. Stop explaining yourself to people who will never understand what drives you. The truth is simple. If they don't see it now, they'll see it when it's built. Let your results speak in a language so loud that silence becomes your victory. You will be tested, not once, not twice, but endlessly. Life will push you to the edge of exhaustion, force you to carry weights you didn't choose, break you in ways you couldn't predict. And every test asks the same question: will you rise or will you collapse? If you collapse, the world moves on without you. If you rise, if you bleed and crawl and scream and still refuse to quit, then the test becomes your crown. Every test survived becomes armor. Every test conquered becomes proof. Every test faced becomes the story of why you cannot be stopped. The ones who win are not the ones who feel the least fear, but the ones who refuse to bow to it. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward while fear digs claws into your chest. Courage is speaking when your voice shakes. Courage is building when the outcome is uncertain. Courage is trusting yourself when no one else does. Courage is refusing to let fear make your choices. And if you live with courage day after day, fear loses its power and freedom takes its place. Do not chase easy. Easy is crowded. Easy is forgettable. Easy never leaves a mark. Chase difficult. Chase impossible. Chase the challenge that makes your stomach turn and your heart race. That's where transformation lives. That's where greatness is forged. Easy gives you comfort for a moment. Difficult gives you legacy forever. Your body will want rest. Your mind will want comfort. Your emotions will want safety. And all three will lie to you. Because they don't want greatness, they want survival. But survival is not enough for you. You are not here to scrape by, to merely exist, to simply breathe until the years consume you. You are here to burn, to rise, to create, to disrupt, to change, to leave behind something so powerful it cannot be erased. Survival is for the many, greatness is for the few, and the few demand more of themselves than survival ever asks. There will come a moment when you look around and realize you've outgrown your old self. The habits, the friends, the excuses, the distractions, they will no longer fit. That moment is painful, but it is sacred. It is the death of who you were and the birth of who you're becoming. Do not mourn the old self. Do not cling to what is rotting. Shed it, burn it. Rise free of it. Every rebirth requires a funeral. Let the weak version of you die so the unstoppable version can take its place. Do not mistake silence for absence. Just because no one applauds you yet does not mean you are invisible. Just because no one understands you yet does not mean you are wrong. Silence is the stage before eruption. Every seed grows in darkness before it breaks the surface. Every revolution brews quietly before it explodes. Do not fear silence. Do not despise obscurity. Use it. It is your training ground. It is your fortress. It is your preparation. And when the moment comes, you will not be small, you will not be timid, you will not be hidden. You will erupt with a force that makes the world take notice. This is your time. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Now. The world is moving whether you act or not. The opportunities are passing whether you seize them or not. The years are burning whether you wake up or not. Stop delaying. Stop pretending you have forever. You don't. Every second is a trade, and you are either trading for legacy or for regret. Choose wisely, because the bill always comes due. You are the builder, the creator, the destroyer, the rebuilder, the fire. You are not a victim of chance. You are not a prisoner of circumstance. You are not a passenger on someone else's ship. You are the captain, the architect, the author. Built, not born. And the only question left is this. When the world looks back, will it see just another face in the crowd, or will it see the one who refused to die with potential still inside? Do not whisper, roar, do not tiptoe, march, do not wait. Build. Build with your mind, build with your heart, build with your scars, build with your entire life. And when it's done, when you've poured every ounce of yourself into the vision, when the world is forced to acknowledge what you've created, you will know the truth. You were never just alive, you were fire. You were impact, you were legacy, you were built, not born.